Hi, I'm Elak with Balanced Living, restoring wholeness to body, mind, spirit. Last week I talked about finding some underlying barriers to your self-care journey. This week I would like to talk just a little bit about how, once you decide self-care is important, hopefully preventative rather than after a major crash in your life, how do you decide which things will be beneficial for you personally in your self-care journey? There is so much information out there about eating well and sleeping and exercise and spiritual practices and behavior modification. How do we decide which guru, which teacher, which exercise plan is going to work for us? I, as a body worker and a life coach, want to help people find intrinsic motivators rather than external gurus and teachers to push them, because I have discovered that if we're just learning to find people and follow people and their ideas or their systems that they propose work, it can work for a while and then we drop off. But when a person can sink into this place where they tap into their internal wisdom, to the spirit, to their intuition, knowing what their body, mind, spirit is asking for, the intrinsic motivation happens and the life change and the transformation lasts. So it is my hope as a body worker and a life coach to help people that I'm working with tune into this space, taking the information that's out here, processing it together, listening to it, but then looking at who am I, knowing yourself, loving who you are, honoring who you are as a person, and then learning to trust this internal wisdom and what you're needing and what your body, mind, spirit is asking for in its self-care journey. I didn't learn that until after my third crash and burn. I was constantly trying to chase after the next guru, the next authoritative voice in exercise and eating and health and spiritual practices, and I got crazy. I couldn't figure out which program was going to be the best one for me. It wasn't until after my third crash where I learned to quiet myself and take in and honor the wisdom that's out there, but then make it so that I could be silent in here and honor the wisdom of my inner wisdom, honor the intuition of my body, mind, spirit, honor the divine connection that I have personally, and tune into what is best for me. This thing might be best for my best friend, and she might promote it all day long, but maybe it's not what my body, mind, spirit is needing. When I tuned into me, I was able to be able to find this intrinsic place where I could be confident that no, this is my path right now, and maybe someday that will be a good option for me, but right now this is what my body, mind, spirit is needing. So my question for you as I leave you today is, in the myriad of all this information out there, once you decide self-care is important for you, have you learned how to take information, hear the information, and then quiet those voices clamoring for your attention, for your devotion, and sink into this place inside of you, this inner wisdom, this divine connection, this intuition and knowing that will help lead you into a very personal and authentic path of your own self-care journey that will create this intrinsic motivating place that isn't shame or pressure or punishment and reward, but just a desire to meet the needs of your own body, mind, spirit. I hope I've left you with some food for thought. There's a lot I have connected to that as I work with people as a life coach and as a body worker. And I hope that this week you can silence some of those voices, take space and time for yourself to sink into what does your body need today? What is your mind and spirit longing for in terms of a healthier day, a healthier week, a healthier, happier you? Have a great week. Thanks for spending time with me.